Okay, hi. I'm going to be answering a few questions that I'm sure that some people may or may not have. I got this done on May 12th of 2025. It is now July 5th, 2025. So I'm just going to be answering the questions. I'm going to be looking here, here, and here. So don't mind me. I have notes on my screen. I have me on my screen, so I'm making sure that I'm still in focus. And then I have my camera, and then I have my phone. Why did you decide to get a septo-rhinoplasty? I first decided to get this all done because my nostril was like, oh, I can't do it right now, but it was like all the way up here. It was super tiny. It was like like that, and it was like that. And also my nose was like way over there. I can't move anything because everything's really stiff. So I have always been really insecure about my nose. I have an itch, but I can't scratch it because I can't feel it. I've always been really insecure about my nose. My nose has always gone this way, and it's always like, no, it's always gone this way, I'm sorry. And then this part has always like flew open. I feel like it's a lot better now compared to what it was. So I guess it's fine. It's still very swollen on the inside. This part has always hung all the way out to like here, and it bothered me so much, and I felt like, sorry, there's a fruit fly because I have pineapple juice in here. I always felt like people were looking at my nose, and there was one day in summer school when I was forced to go, this girl was staring at me, and I was like, why are you looking at me so hard? And she goes, I'm looking at your nose. And I was like, wow, can you not? And I turned around because I was like, what are you doing? That girl has a lot of nerve to look at my nose and be so incredibly blunt about it. Like, I get it, it's ugly, leave it alone. Was it more for breathing or appearance? Or both? It was for breathing also. It was mainly for looks because I was getting really annoyed with it. Because it was like, I knew my septum was screwed up. I knew it was broke. I knew it was messed up. I knew it was causing problems. I would go to bed and I would wake up and my nose would randomly start bleeding throughout the day. And it would drive me absolutely nuts. I was like, why is it? It was always this side bleeding all the time. And I was like, can I get an answer to why my nose keeps bleeding? And he goes, yeah, because this side is so much bigger. So there's more air comes out of it. So more air comes out of it. And it's drying it out. He's like, if it was even, it wouldn't happen. And I was like, oh, awesome. So there was that. I have a billion pictures of me having just the most random nosebleeds, which I'm not going to send to my sister so she can put them in. I'm sorry. But I do have a lot of pictures of me just randomly bleeding and like me having like cotton or something stuffed up my nose, toilet paper, tissue, you name it, it's up there. I was just like, oh my gosh, what did I do now? And yeah. So it was for looks and it was for breathing and just like fixing the nosebleeds that always happened. How did you choose your surgeon? I just looked up my closest surgeon. I was like, all right, well, and he popped up first. I was like, awesome. We're gonna go here. And apparently he was pretty high rated. I didn't know. I mean, he did pop up first, so that was a plus. What are questions that you asked during your consultation? I actually didn't ask a whole lot. He actually just looked at me and said, yeah, no, I see it. Yeah. And then I went to the ears and nose and the ENT. I went to an ENT and he goes, so when did you break it? And I was like, yeah, I don't think I did. And he goes, no, yeah, it's definitely broken. And I was like, oh, well, then it could have been this day. And I can always think back to like the one time where I severely smacked my nose in the face on this chick's head. And he's like, yeah, well, that could do it. And I was pretty young, so it healed messed up. It was a heal of broken nose. It just healed horribly. So it wasn't broken anymore. It just was broken at a time, and it screwed up my healing process because I was so young. What was your biggest fears before surgery? It was just going to sleep. I didn't want to do the sleep thing. I wanted to be awake. I would have rather have been awake because I hate being put under. I don't like the idea of that. I won't even take melatonin to go to bed. No, ew, no, can't do it. I don't like this sleepy bye, I'm forcing you, good night. No, I hate that. So I was scared of going to sleep and never waking up. That's my thing. I don't want to do it. What were your expectations going into this? I knew it was going to be a lot of blood. I knew it was going to be painful. Not like painful, but like I knew it was going to be irritating. And I just was counting the days down for how long I could have until I can get the stupid cast off. Did you get an open or closed surgery? I got an open surgery. So they cut open this part, cut open this part, and this part, and then they lifted my nose up. My mom wanted a picture, but my cartilage was too like super thin, and so he got distracted. But he was like, "You guys want a picture?" And I was like, "No." My mom goes, "Yes," and I was like, "Freak!" I'm so happy we didn't get that picture. Surgery and recovery. What was the actual surgery day like? Time, emotions, waking up. I woke up perfectly fine. Like, I was just I really had to go pee. Like, severely really had to go pee. And I knew I couldn't go to the bathroom, because if I went to the bathroom, then I would have risked not, I don't know. This whole thing of, for 12 hours, I couldn't drink or eat, you know? So I had to hold my pee the entire morning, because I didn't drink anything the next day until after the surgery. It was kind of stressful, kind of not. I was very nervous, like, when I knew that I was going to be put under, but that's the only part that I was really nervous for. And also, like, what my face would look like next. But I never got, like, the before and after table pictures, because I didn't want those. Like, no, ew, hate it. Were you scared of going under anesthesia? Yes, I was. I just said, yeah, I don't like that. What did the first week feel like? Pain, discomfort, meds? I only took Tylenol. I was not going to take that hard stuff. Absolutely not. No. I did, in fact, flush those pills down the toilet. Called it good. It was like $6. It wasn't that big of a deal. So, no to those. The rest of the time, it was just Tylenol. Me and my Tylenol against the world is kind of how it was. It didn't matter if I was in pain or not. It was just for, like, just in case pain, because I was not going to be going through pain. And it was, like, tension to, like, here. And, like, here was tension. Here was tension. It felt pretty big, like, here. But I just kept icing. I iced, like, maybe 2 or 3 times, and then that was it. But I wasn't really in pain. It was more just, like, random discomfort. It wasn't, like, constant. It was just random. And I did feel very, very lazy, because I was like, ugh, I just got into surgery. Like, it was, ugh. How bad was the pain from 1 to 10? I would say about, like, a 1 or a 2. It wasn't serious at all. The only serious part was when I woke up from anesthesia, I really had to go pee again. But it was, like, hours of surgery, okay? So, like, I didn't go pee that whole time after hours of surgery. It took me hours after I already went pee. I woke up, I really had to go pee, and I was like, can I go to the bathroom? And they were like, yeah, I actually really recommend it. So I went to the bathroom, and then after that, I was done using the bathroom, but the nurses took me to the bathroom. So then, after they were about to take me, I was like, I don't feel very good. I don't want to stand up yet. So then we kind of waited for a second. I was like, I'm going to puke. And instead of me turning around and just puking in the toilet, I puked in a doggy bag. And when I tell you, there was a lot of blood. Like, it was just all blood. And I was like, is that normal? And she goes, usually. And then the other one was like, is it? Like, she didn't know either. I was like, is it not? Like, I don't know. And then I don't know if the other one was just trying to stay calm. Maybe it wasn't normal. I don't know. But there was a lot of blood. And I was so scared that it was just going to come out of my nose, because I had all this stuff in my nose. I was like, what if it comes out of my nose? And she goes, it won't. And it didn't. But, oh my God, it was scarier than sneezing. I sneezed 1 time with my cast on, and I was like, like, I had to like mouth sneeze, because I had my cast and splints in. Bruising and swelling. Swelling I still have. Up here is really swollen. That it should go down. I swear to you, I hope it better go down. It should go down, because my septum isn't deviated anymore. It was like way out here before, so it's like slowly going in. I had no bruising. If I did, I had it like a little tiny bit, like right here, and my mom said it looked purple, and it was like a day later and it was gone. So I don't think I had any bruising at all. How long were you congested without breathing through your nose? From that first surgery day all the way to day 9 or 10 when I got my splint. That was a painful day. I did not like that day. What was the hardest parts of recovery? So far, this part, I still can't feel some of it. And like if I touch right here, I can feel it all the way up to here. And it feels really weird. I just want to get all of my sensations back. I cannot really wiggle very much. Oh, actually, look at it go. Yeah, I can wiggle. I know my nose is still not straight. I know that there's still a lot going on with my nose. Like this bump, there's a bump here. And then there's also a bump on this side. My nose, I feel like on this, they still don't look like belongs to the same person. I know that's bothersome to me too, but also I didn't really want like a fake plastic Barbie nose. I wanted a normal nose that would have been mine had I not had a broken nose in the past. So I don't know. Yeah. Do you regret it? Do you regret it at this point during recovery? I don't really know yet. I don't know. I don't know how to tell if I like it or not. I personally don't see a difference. My nose is still jacked from this side, jacked from that side, jacked from the front to me. So I don't know if it's just blindness of like I stare at myself every day so I don't see a difference, or if it's like really just not different anymore. I don't know. I have no clue. Are you happy with the results? I don't know. I have to wait an entire year before the results are there. So I'm only 2 months. And they said my like a big result will be 6 months in. So it's going to be like a drastic shift at 6 months. And I'm excited for that. So I don't know if that answers anything. How long did it take for you to notice a difference in breathing? As soon as he ripped that second splint out, I noticed it severely. I was like my, oh, see how my nostril still like goes in? That means my nostril still collapsed. I don't know why it still does that, because I think they were supposed to fix the collapsed nostril. And it still does it, and that's super annoying to me. Yeah, no, but I can breathe a lot better, I think, now. It's hard to compare now and then because I don't remember what it was like to breathe so, like, limited. But, yeah. How long until your nose looked normal-ish again? I don't know. I don't know yet. Did your nose change over time? From when I first got the cast off and the splints out, my nostrils were huge. My nostrils were like circles, and I swear to you, it looked like this. I looked like a pig. It was super weird. Like my nose was huge and like straight down, and then a little bump. And I was like, ugh. I didn't like it. I was very scared. What products helped healing the most? Acuphor, whatever it's called. That stuff I put all over right here every single day, and people were like, you know, your lips end here, and I was like, yeah, but it's the only way to make it feel weird, like it's not weird. So I would put it all the way around here, all the way around here. I would put it up here, and then I would grab a Q-tip, put it in, and then I would circle it around my nose, just because that was the only thing that would make me feel like I wasn't like numb. I don't know what it was. I hated it. I hated it. Do you still have numbness and stiffness? My nose is very stiff. It's very like rock feeling. Whew, how? Just touching it. I'm scared to touch it. I have barely touched it since the surgery. It's very stiff. It's very, very stiff. I feel like right here goes in. And I don't know if that's like swelling or what, but I don't know. Was it hard dealing with comments or judgments from others? I haven't really received judgment from people. I think they all knew that my nose was ass. So they're like supportive. Like, yeah, go get that good nose, you know? Like, what would you say to someone who's scared of getting surgery or judgment? It's your body. It's literally your body. If you want to go change something that you're not a fan of, it's like I do a lot of hair stuff. I want to customize my character. If I want to customize myself, I'm gonna customize myself. It's like having tattoos. It's like getting a haircut. It's like my brow shave. It's like getting filler. It's like literally whatever you want to do. It's your body. If you want to customize your body, go customize your body. Who can tell you not to? They don't have to look at it every day, so I don't see a problem. Sorry. I get irritated with that. What's something you would tell someone beforehand? before getting the same surgery I just got, get a lot more soft food. Like, you need your soft food. I drank water all day, applesauce all day. What else did I have? Really just water and applesauce was like my constant food. I had some potatoes. I went out to breakfast one night, ate normal food. I tried. Soft food is your friend. A lot of soft food. If I had bananas, I would have fucked up bananas. Should people not do during recovery? Don't touch your nose. I did not know that. I did not know that you cannot touch your nose. So me going like this and like fiddling around with it. I dropped my phone on my face earlier for the first time this entire time. I was scared the whole time. It didn't even hurt that bad. It bounced right off the hard tip. Don't touch your nose. That's my go-to. How do you know you're doing it for the right reasons? If your mind tells you every single day, I should get this surgery, and then suddenly you're like, I'm going to book an appointment, I'm going to get it, and then you're like, did I do the right thing? If you were thinking about it for as long as you wanted to, or for as long as you were, say it's over 6 months. That's for the right reason. You really wanted that surgery. That's something that you really wanted. So, I don't really think there's a wrong reason to get surgery. So, if it makes you happy, then it makes you happy. Anything you do differently that when you could go back and do. That's kind of weird. No, not really. I wouldn't do anything different. I would just, I mean, I healed fine, I think. I didn't do anything wrong the first time. So, yeah, that's all I really have. It still is healing. It's still going on. Maybe I'll do another takeover of, like, the progress in a year from now. Maybe I won't. Maybe you'll just see me in my sister's vlogs and be like, her nose is looking good. Or you'll be like, wow, her nose is looking something. But yeah, so that's about all I have. I hope you have a fantastic day, night, evening. You know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and get your fucking self some surgery. Because no one's gonna love you the way that you should love you like you. Yeah. Bye.
I unowned my family. I disowned all of them. I said, do not make me laugh. Do not make me smile. I have one fucking, like, that's it. Please, God, don't let me fucking smile. I FaceTime my sister, and her friend is on the other end of the line as well, and she's like, hey, and I was like, hey, and then he goes, God damn, that surgeon let your ass get handed to you. I cannot make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. And I was laughing so hard. Now my shit is sore. I'm scared. I'm in pain. All I wanted to do was call and say hello. Can't do it. Not with him on the fucking line. I can't. My nose is on the line, and he's cracking jokes. I said, don't make me laugh. And what does he do? They're blowing up this group chat with jokes. My nose, I gotta go fix that. It's not even the fact that the jokes are funny. It's just the fact that I know that I shouldn't be fucking laughing. That is the only reason why I'm laughing like a fucking hooligan. I know I cannot be laughing, so here I am. Like, I can't.